hello. You've caught me at a time. And that time is floor time, actually. As you can see, I'm working on the floor. I just mined out the entire floor, not by hand entirely. I used my world edit trick and just gave myself the dirt that I would have gotten, but a lot of it was mined by hand. And then with that dirt, I made a lot of dirt slabs, and I've just been sort of filling in the floor with the dirt slabs in preparation for what's to come. Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of placing. And while I place, actually before I place, hello to the I think what is it, like 50, 60 new people that joined my little adventure since the last upload, which that's really scary, actually, if you've been following me along for a while. Pretty scary, but it's okay. It's okay. And for those of you who are just joining me in this video, I have been for I think the past couple videos before this one, I have been working on this build right here, which is, if you haven't heard of it, it is based on Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, which is in, I think, South London, East London, somewhere in London. They have a replica of the Globe Theatre, and I've decided to build it in Minecraft because because I need to. Because there is a party that I'm apparently supposed to be hosting where the king is coming. Yes, the king. Not the king of London or of Britain. No, not that king. Different king. King of here. I think, actually, do I have the invitation? I do, from King Eaton. Lagomorphia. King Eaton of Lagomorphia. Yeah, essentially what happened was he sent me that. I was really excited because I thought that it was going to be like, I get to go and see a castle and everything, but unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, the king decided that I should be the one to build everything. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm also going to eventually need to put on a play for the king, and we need to find some people who would be willing to play Minecraft and put on a play inside of Minecraft for King Eaton whenever he comes along. Or I could just put it on by myself. That's okay too. But yeah. It's just going to be a lot of placing dirt for a while, and then I'm going to be making a bunch of barrels to put in there, and then yeah, forgive me, I am going to be a little bit all over the place this episode because I am still sort of reeling from the fact that my last video got so many views, which I am not really used to. And as somebody with some pretty bad anxiety issues, it's very difficult to sort of imagine or really cope with that many people watching. But I think I'm okay. I'm at least better than I was when, like, the last time or the first time this happened, where a lot of people joined me very suddenly, especially on Discord, which I'm sure a lot of you that are watching are probably from the Discord. But if you're not and you would like to join, there is a whole community of some really sweet and very, very kind people. in my Discord, which you can follow using the link below. And you can join us for various games and activities and yeah, anything else that, your heart or whatever you could put your mind to. That was English. I'm very good at speaking it. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, if that's something that you'd be interested in, you can absolutely join the Discord down below. And yeah. And I will see you there. If a lot of people join again, I'll probably be quiet for a little bit. I was quiet for a little bit when this new wave of people joined, because I think actually since the last video, the amount of people in the Discord actually doubled, which that's terrifying. I think we have like 100 people in the Discord right now, but don't you worry. Don't you worry. If you're somebody like me with sort of anxiety issues and things that you're working on when it comes to like social interactions, I am implementing a couple new channels on there. There are already voice channels which are capped at 5 for people that don't like being in large voice channels, as well as I'm making a second general channel which will have slow mode on. So if talking and trying to get your voice heard during or in the regular general chat is a little bit difficult, don't you worry, because the slow mode general chat will be there for you when you need it. So yeah. back to placing dirt. I probably would have been able to give that whole spiel while placing dirt, but it's okay. It's okay. I wanted to look at the camera because I think it feels more personable that way. I think it's more important. And also I'm seeing that all of these dirt blocks over here are turning into grass, including that one, but none of my slabs are turning into grass. So I'm thinking I may have to use commands to just turn all of these slabs into path slabs, which I really didn't want to do, but if that's what I have to do, I will do that. So I think we'll just leave. Well, we'll leave this block because that block is grass. So we'll leave that block. If it doesn't spread after a few minutes, then I think that we're just gonna go ahead and do it ourselves. Do it ourselves. So we want 1, 2, 3, and I think how many is that? 1, 2, 3. We'll do this. Boom. Okay, I think 60 is probably going to be enough. Oh, yeah, Duke's here with me. Hey, Duke. He likes to lay down in the cold. See? Are you shivering? Oh my gosh, you are shivering. Hey, Duke. Hey, buddy, I'm so sorry. There you go. You can follow along with me. You can warm yourself up. I'm sorry, buddy. I thought that you enjoyed sitting out in the cold. Usually you do, but I guess it got a little bit too cold. Look, he's all happy now. He's all happy now. That's a good boy. Ay, caramba. Yeah. Dirt. Okay. Okay, buddy. Here. You can come over here. You can come over here, and then you can sit on the dirt. There you go. It's nice dirt. It's very nice dirt. Right. I am a little bit concerned actually about the roof on this stage, because I still am not entirely sure how I want to build it, because I've decided that well, as I'm sure you knew, or gathered from the intro where it says Hi Bun Modded Survival, my world is a modded survival world. Which part of that, because I am a builder who likes to build things. Well, I mean, you already saw the dirt slabs, but additional to that, I have roofs, a lot of them. And I was considering doing doing a roof or using roof blocks on here, except I realized that, or I thought that it would be more fun if I could do this build in a way that if you guys wanted to build it yourselves, you could follow along and build it in your own vanilla survival worlds. So that's what I'm going for now. Obviously, of course, the dirt slabs, but you don't actually have to use dirt slabs. This is just what I'm doing. It would also be just as it would also look just as good if you used, I think there are mud slabs. I don't actually know if mud slabs are in normal Minecraft. Yeah, you can use mud brick slabs. Those are perfectly, those actually might be more accurate than the path slabs that I'm doing. But these will look very, very good here as well. So if that's something that you wanted to do, you can follow along. And I'm going to be making the roof and designing everything from this point forward with that in mind. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Gotta eat my dinner before bed. Beep. ZZZ. This actually looks really cool. It looks kind of like it's just like a gateway right now, but it feels so cool. It feels so cool. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Okay, and I can see right now that I do not believe it will actually, I do not believe that it will actually work. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm probably gonna just mine out that part so that I can hop up. Yes, so let's place near 20. What is it? It is, hang on, what mod are you from? You're from Terrain Slabs. That makes a lot of sense. Terrain Slabs, dirt slab with Terrain Slabs, path slab. There we go. Ta-da! And now we have the floor here. Also, it's come to my attention that I sometimes sound like, do you know that meme? That one meme where the guy is like, "That's right, it goes in the square hole." I've realized that I sound like that guy. This is a very new realization for me, that my voice just sounds like the square hole guy. I am not the square hole guy. Although it is really funny, or it was funny when I made that connection, because I was at work making jokes about the square hole and all that, and then I don't know, it was just funny. It's completely irrelevant, but am I ever really relevant? The answer is no. The answer is a firm no. I'm almost never relevant. And I never talk about anything relevant, because that's just who I am. That is just who I am. Okay. What exactly are we doing? We need this. I'm also gonna need a lot of barrels, I've noticed. Let's see how many barrels we need, actually. Let us see. So we need 19 plus 11 times 2. So 19 times 22. That is... No, not 19 plus 22. 19 plus 22. I think I said 19 times 32. Or 22. Ooh. 19 plus 22 is equal to 41. So I need 41 barrels. So let us go make ourselves 41 barrels. Oopsie daisies. I keep doing that. Okay. I am gonna need a lot more. A lot more of those. Okay, we're just gonna go boop. Alright, so we want... So that's only 32. Boop. So boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Beep, beeloo. Boolil, deeliloo. Boolil, deeliloo. Boolil, deeliloo. And then this one I think is the last one. Boodly doodly doo. There we go. Boop. 41 barrels. Perfect. I'm actually really excited about this build. I don't think I've been this excited about a build since my build team days. Oopsie daisies. What happened here? Oh, I think it was because of this. Okay. There we go. 31 blocks. Uh-oh. There's probably blocks out there that got replaced too. Whoopsie daisies. That was not intentional. Boop, doop, boop. This is though. Look at how cool that looks. Oh my goodness gracious. Also, I wish that there was just a sideways plank option. Or a directional plank option, but there is unfortunately not. So this stage is pretty expensive. But, you know, it's okay. Anything for the show. The show must go on, as they say. Look at that. Look at how cool that looks. Oh my goodness gracious. Hop. This is quite remarkable, actually. I am very, very excited about this. Oopsie daisies, I need to do boop. 45 blocks have been replaced from that single one. So I think that definitely, oh my gosh, is it in the ocean? Is it in the ocean? I don't see any path blocks in the ocean. So maybe not in the ocean? I don't know. Maybe they're definitely around here somewhere. There's going to be path blocks that I'm going to be running into for a while. But hey, at least we got our floor done. And like I said, if you're building this, you can just use mud bricks instead, which I don't actually know how to craft mud bricks, but it'll look just as good, I promise you. Or, ooh, you know what else you could use? You could use hay, and then the stage will just be 1 block high. I don't think that the accurate stage height is really all that important. I think that it would be better to just use hay. So if you've got a lot of wheat, I say use hay. If you've got a lot of mud, use mud bricks. Especially if you want the stage to be an accurate height. And you know what I can actually do? Instead of this, I think I'm gonna make a ladder. I think that'd be more fun going up and down than having to jump. Hop, 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 hop. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, and then I could just do this. Oopsie daisies. just gonna go all the way across. 2, 1. And I need more. You know what? It would behoove me to have a crafting table over here, actually. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna make, well, we're probably gonna need that many more slabs for the future. So we're just gonna make that many more slabs. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Oopsie daisies. Boom, boom. Look at that. Now we gotta worry about the roof. Hup. So in the last episode, there I go, sounding like the square hole. In the last episode, I actually built the roof, except I didn't quite like it. So we're gonna see if we can go ahead and rectify that in this episode. So, like I did before, I'm going to switch into spectator mode, fly up, and this is just so that I don't have to build everything, because being true to survival is not really the point of this. The point of this is to just sort of have fun and exist and enjoy yourselves, you know. And up here on the roof, it is going to be a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough to sort of get an impression, because it is sort of just very triangular like that, and I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. The roof on the Globe Theater, which if you go into the description below, you can actually see a 3D model that I have linked, as well as an article about the Globe Theater. In the 3D model, it shows that the Globe Theater's roof is like a thatch roof, which I don't have thatch in this, especially if I want to make it so that other people can build this too. So I don't have a thatch roof. What I'm probably gonna do eventually is let me Globe Theater, just get an actual photo of it. Yeah, so it is like a, it looks like it is a like thatch or like, it's almost grassy roof. What is the roof of the Globe Theater made of? Boop. It is made of, it is a thatched reed roof. So definitely not these wooden planks that I currently have it built as, but I think that's probably the best that we're going to be able to do for now. Yes, I do want to move these guys down. So let me F3, F4. Let me do this. Click. Click. Move. Set. Spruce. Slab. Type equals top. Oh, wait. Type equals bottom. Oh, there we go. Wait, did it? Wait a minute. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I just in case you didn't follow along with what happened there, I accidentally duplicated the spruce slabs instead of setting them as bottoms. Do. Okay. Wee. All right, now time to sleep. Heck. Z. Okay. 3 of 4. Wee. Okay, yeah, I think that looks actually a lot better. All I needed was that roof to be stepped. Okay. So then, oopsie daisies. Don't fall off, Nate. Don't fall off. Okay, so then if I do that, and then I can do that on the other side as well. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I will just finish this. And then that will be the sort of framework for the roof. Boop, 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 boop. And then for the tippy top, I'm going to do this. And I'm thinking, I keep flip-flopping between whether I want just a slab up here or whether I want to do more of a Nordic roof thing. You know, I don't actually mind it just being a slab up there. But if I was going to do a slab, I think that I might do... actually, I think I might make this like a whole block. Let's see what a whole block looks like. Boom. And then boom. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that, just because I wanted to be very, very plain, which the original one kind of is. Yes, and I can see that it has what looks like... Okay, well, I need to look through different photos. Open image in a new tab. It's got like this white-ish wood up there. I think that it's... Well, it looks more like pale oak. But unfortunately, I don't have any pale oak here. So let's look up wood. Yes. Well, I've got like acacia wood, which the surface of it is gray. But I think that the closest I'm going to be able to get in color is probably birch wood. Now, I'm not sure between birchwood planks or if I want stripped birchwood. It definitely looks like planks. What am I talking about? We're gonna use planks. Whichever planks we use. It's either gonna be birchwood, which I have birch right here. It's either gonna be birchwood or regular wood. And I could do deselect. Okay, but actually, first off, 3F4. First off, I want to do this. So from there to there. Okay. Then expand 5. 2. Okay. And then we're going to stack 5. 8. Stack 9. Okay. There we go. And now if I do... Now I can pay for this. See, how I'm going to pay for it is // replace near 20 spruce stairs with air. And then it's 262 blocks. Okay. And then this is a lot easier because this one I could just do. Okay, so that's just 9. So I need to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 9. The stairs are going to be a little bit more difficult. Let me actually 262. Let's look up a Minecraft stack calculator. And then we're going to put in 262. Okay. 262 total items. Is 4 stacks plus 6. So I need to make 4 stacks plus 6 stairs. Okay. And then I need to throw all of those away. All right, this is going to be a lot of many things, but check that out. Check that out. That's really cool. Ooh, I forgot about those 2 stairs down there. So we'll just 4 stacks plus 4 single items instead of the 6. Oopsie daisies. You're going to hear me say oopsie daisies a lot. Okay, but I need... So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then those 4 stacks right there. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's okay if I use these actually, because I'll remember, because that says 9 right there. Boom. 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 Okay, so I'm almost there. Oh my goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm actually very, very close. Very, very close to being done. This might actually do it. Ooh, it did. 3, 4. Perfect. Look at that. So that is 4 stacks plus 4 single items, and then I need we're actually just gonna split that in half. Turn you into those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Booyah. And now we need to just go throw these away. And then I will be all good. Are those path blocks? No, those are regular dirt blocks. That's a path block though. Okay. Right. So that is where the path blocks ended up. Awesome. All right. So boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus you. Minus you. Perfect. Now I am all good. Now I have used up just as much materials as I would have used up had I built that in survival. I imagine at least one person is going to be like, "Hey Nate or Bun, why did you do that? Why didn't you just why did you not just exist and pretend that why did you need to get rid of all the items is probably what they're asking, to which I say, because I want to be fair. And then they're probably going to ask, but Bun, you're using world edit. That doesn't really scream fair to me. And then to which I would reply, you are absolutely correct. I am being selectively fair. Selectively fair. Boop, 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 boop. Also, apparently I didn't actually finish that whole thing. Whoopsie daisies. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe someday I'm probably, instead of replacing all of these, or all the spruce wood of the roof, I'm probably gonna actually I'm probably just gonna use World Edit to replace it with a thatched roof. Yes. Or I might not ever replace it with a thatched roof. Who knows? Technically, the real one has a thatched roof, but if I'm sticking to the I want people to be able to make this themselves thing, then I think that this roof is perfectly fine. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll just connect across. Can I reach that? No, I can't. 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, I should have been able to reach that. But I guess not. I guess I'm not cool enough to reach it. Okay. So now we just have to break these, which this might actually give me just enough stairs to be able to, oh, whoopsie daisies, to be able to build it, or build that last edge of the roof. Also, I don't know if you just heard that, but my printer decided it was going to turn on just now. So that's interesting. Hello, printer. Hello. Thank you for ruining my recording. I don't even know if you can hear that. I think it's just going to do what it's going to do. We're just going to pretend like it's not there, and then be oh my gosh, it's so loud. Oh my gosh, that would be my luck, actually, is just printer. My printer deciding it wanted to go through a cleaning process, which I guess right now is the usual time that the printer cleans itself. Normally I'm not recording videos around this time. It is a little bit early for me to be recording videos. But I have to record my videos now, simply because I need to go to work. Very, very much need to go to work. So that I can continue recording videos and all of that. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Just because I have to go to work, and then I have after work I am immediately leaving for my mom's house, so I won't have any time to edit or upload this video except for today, this morning. I also, you can let me know in the comments how I'm doing, because I'll be honest, I am still very anxious from last video sort of minorly blowing up. So you can tell me whether that's coming across or not, but I would hope so, or I would hope not. But also my goal with this channel is just to be genuine and to be as much of me as I can be, because that was very hard for me before. And so if being genuine means being a little bit anxious right now, then I think I'm just gonna have to be okay with that. I'll try not to overthink it, but you know, knowing me, I can't really make a promise or make any promises about that. Okay, birch planks. Okay, yes, definitely the birch. Okay, but we'll see. Let me pull up my reference photo again and see where that window is on that video. Or on there. It's actually, it looks like it's kind of a thin, it is kind of a thin window. It is nowhere near as thick as I thought that it was. So let us just, whoopsies. Okay, because that is 3 blocks. So I think that I'm gonna do this for the window. And the window's kind of, it's very interesting shaped. It's got like a balcony-ish type thing. It's got like fence. It's got fencing. It's got a fence right here. If I had like vertical slabs, I could do that. But alas, I do not have vertical slabs. Yes. What I do have are doors, which I could do a door, but I think that I'm just gonna make it a sort of squarish one. And I can see that I'm very much out of birch wood, so I need to go harvest this tree over here. And that, are those just leaves? Those are just leaves. Okay. So let us harvest this tree. Oop. What are you? You're like rooted sand. Or sandy dirt. Okay. I will put you there and you there. Now you will both grow. Okay, and I think this is actually enough, but I will probably need what kind of... I'm not sure whether it's an oak fence or... I have oak fences, so I can test it up there. Whoa, what is... Teleport to team member. I don't know what that is. Close menu, enter. Okay, that was interesting. I do not know what that was. Okay, so I think that is what I'm going to do for the window. It is a lot bigger than it is on the actual building. It's like half slab bigger, but sort of on the top and the sides. But I think this is it, because we can't sort of center a two block gap in Minecraft. How do I like that? I mean, it's definitely not bad. Nothing really looks bad, but I think that I'm gonna go with the I think that I'm going to go with the birch for a very specific reason, because in a lot of the photo references that I see, there is like a, you know, I'm not even going to describe it. You're going to see. It's boarded up. It's boarded up is what I was trying to describe and failing to describe. So if I were to break you, and then if we did boom, 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 it's boarded up with boards that look like this. Ta-da! Okay. Hey, actually, looking at the photo that I'm using as a reference right now, that's actually surprisingly accurate. The boards in the photo that I'm seeing even have like those like seam lines right there. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Awesome. Wow. Okay. Well, we've got this roof done. We've got the roof of the stage done. We just need to do the back area of the stage, which is going to be its own sort of thing, and then we have to do, of course, the outer ring outside. But look at that! Look at that! This is looking like Oh my gosh, you know what? I didn't even realize, but there's actually these lines on the stage itself. That is cool. That is cool. Wow. Okay. Awesome. Oh man. I'm actually so happy with how this is turning out. I'm quite thrilled. As a matter of fact. Okay. F3, F4. And so right now I need to, well, I wish that I had bamboo. Because if I had bamboo, then I could make scaffolding. But maybe I've just been using the mangrove roots as scaffolding, but yeah, this is not bad at all. Rad. Okay. So now we're going to go up and we're going to finish those pillars. And the pillars still are not the right color. I will have to adjust that later. But for now, these are the pillars that we get. And I'm probably going to have to replace a lot because there's some intricateness in it. Let me actually pull up the 3D model. Okay, so that definitely goes up. So that goes up and then that goes down. So yes. Okay, I can see what I'm looking at now. So the floor underneath the actual pillar part is lower than it is anywhere else. So I need wand. Actually, I could just go up here and do position 1. Oopsie daisies, got to go up. Position 1. Nope, up even more. Position 1, and then position 2. And then if I do / move. There we go. So that is actually the base of the floor. Where the roof is. So I'm gonna just make these pillars go back up. It is very, very late actually, as it turns out. So let me go and deal with the sleepitude, the eepy-ish. I was about to be like, where did my birch tree go? But I tore down my birch tree. I tore it down. I tore it down to build a facade, which actually I was gonna say a facade is like that's what the side of a building's called, like when it's like this sort of designed to look like something that it's actually not. But I'm actually not sure if that's the right term. So if anybody does know the right word, please let me know in the comments. Because I like to learn and I like to know things. If I can learn new things, I would. I always learn new things. Okay, so I think the most important part right now, because all of this on the bottom is going to get replaced eventually. I think that the most important thing is going to be these up here. So let me do this because this is a little bit interesting shaped. So I just break, and then I go boom, and then I need you Boom, boom, boom. Looking at the 3D model right now, this is sort of what it looks like. Let's check that out. Yes, that is what it looks like. That is what it looks like. Actually, it's a little bit more sloped than that. So I think that it is that this one here is probably a slab. And not stairs. And I think that the one on top of that is stairs. Okay. Okay, okay. So let us break this. So slab, block, stair. And then slab, block, stair. Okay, yes, that's a lot closer to what it actually looks like. Oh, no, it is not. What am I thinking? I think maybe what if I just raised it? Actually, if it was like a half slab in, then that would work. But unfortunately, it's not a half slab in, so I may just have to deal with this. Okay. But then that lends into the question of what looks better. I think that it's not actually sticking out as far as I think that it is in the photo. So I think that it may just be that plus that. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, I think that the closest that I've gotten so far is the 2 stairs. So we're going to go ahead and move forward as if that is what it is. And then if I figure out a better way to build it, or if anybody in the comments has a better way to build it, you just let me know and I can change it in the next episode or between episodes. Break. Oop. Don't break you. Place. Then place. Break. Place. Awesome sauce. Okay. And then all of that's going to get turned into nether wart. including these big long blocks there. So that's going to become that. And then I think that this under here is probably going to turn into blue concrete because it looks blue on the globe theater. For some reason, that's colored blue. And I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, actually, I think it's because it's supposed to be the sky or something. For everybody at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Somebody already built the Globe Theater in Minecraft. Look at that. It's not the same scale. I'm building it 1-to-1 scale, but I just found somebody who built the Globe Theater in Minecraft. That is really, really cool. It's by Ilipo in 2012. So 13 years ago, somebody already built the Globe Theater in Minecraft. That is really cool. They did a very good job. They did a very, very good job. We are working in 2 different scales. They sort of scaled everything up so that they could have all of the detail. I am not scaling everything up. So different styles of builds. So my build is sort of what the Globe Theater actually would feel like, going off of the scales of everything in Minecraft. And then Illipo's build is more accurate to what the Globe Theater actually looks like. But 13 years ago, they did not have all of the color options that we have now, which honestly, the fact that they still managed to do that is quite remarkable. That they were able to do that. So good on you, Illipo. I don't even know if they still play Minecraft, but if they do, my hat is off to them, because that is really, really cool. And I will link their build in the description below. So if you wanted to check out their video, or you wanted to check out their build, you absolutely can. Okay, we're going up, 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 up. Then place. Block, block, and oopsie daisies. Place. Break, 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 break. Oopsie daisies. Do not break all of those. And boop, 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 boop. Okay. Now I can do boom, boom. Boom, and boom. All right. Well, for all intents and purposes, that is the roof of the Globe Theater. There are some holes in it, which I will be patching up those holes, but I don't want to patch up those holes with spruce. I want to actually go to the Nether and get the proper types. Actually, what do crimson planks are kind of purple. They're not really red. So I do need the red nether brick stairs and slabs. But I do believe that I could probably use concrete, like blue concrete. This one. Or blue concrete, this one. Oh, okay. This. So how do I craft blue concrete? Blue with sand and gravel. That's actually not as hard as I expected it to be. So we're probably going to build the we're probably going to do the blue parts of the Globe Theater, and then maybe we might end up in the Nether, because I want to finish the stage before I move on to the surrounding, because I think that the stage is the most important part to get right in terms of actually feeling like the Globe Theater, because I think that we're so close. We are so close to making this actually feel like the Globe Theater. Oopsie daisies, to the point where I'm pretty confident in saying that by the end of next episode we might actually have the stage fully built, which that would be really exciting. But I'm not holding too much hope for it. If you would like to continue following along with my Globe Theater builds, feel free to join the Discord. If you have any suggestions for other builds, feel free to leave a comment, or I give priority to suggestions and stuff that are given from people in the Discord. So if you have any ideas, best place to reach me is there. But I try to respond to every single comment that I get on any one of my videos. So I'll probably also see your comment. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. My name is Bun. That's Diggy behind me, and we'll see you. That's Diggy. That is not Diggy. Whoopsie daisies. That was some spoilers. That is Duke behind me, and we will see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye.